Good evening. Slow down and be receptive, reflective, and present in the movement. We need to sometimes put ourselves first to figure out who we truly are and what we are really here for. Welcome to BMC News Live in English, brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. I am Vinod Narayanan, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Bahrain bans single-use plastic bags from September 18. Proposal of specific timings for domestic garbage bags disposal. Bahrain to celebrate World Immunization Week. Amended regulations of taxis to come into effect on Sunday in Saudi. Google to ban call recording apps. News in detail. Bahrain banned single-use plastic bags from September 18. The Ministry of Industry, Commerce and Tourism has issued an order to ban selling, manufacturing, circulating and importing single-use plastic bags, which are less than 35 microns in thickness. The order will be effective on September 18, 2022. Minister Syed bin Rashid Al Zayani said that the decision aims to support environmental protection initiatives and limit the spread of plastic waste. He highlighted that the ban is in line with the government's plans of securing an environment that supports sustainability and reduces pollution. The ban will exclude single-use plastic bags that are more than 35 microns in thickness, single-use plastic bags that are used for medical purposes and bags that are used for exports, he said. Royal Fund for Fallen Servicemen intensifies contacts with families during Ramadan. Royal Fund for Fallen Servicemen Director Sheikh Khalid bin Salman bin Khalid Al Khalifa has stressed the fund's keenness to follow up on needs of the families of the fallen servicemen as part of its vision to ensure a decent life and a successful future for them. The commitment aligns with the directives of His Majesty the King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the vision of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, he said. He stressed the significance of intensifying communication with the people during the blessed month of Ramadan to identify their needs and ensure continued support. Proposal of specific timings for domestic garbage bags disposal. Householders could face fines of between BD 50 and BD 300 for placing domestic garbage bags in bins for collection outside predetermined hours. Works Municipality Affairs and Urban Planning Ministry's Municipal Affairs Under Secretary Sheikh Mohammed bin Ahmed Al Khalifa has forwarded a proposed move to introduce specific timings for homes. Bahrain to celebrate World Immunization Week. Under the slogan Long Life for All, the Kingdom of Bahrain will join the world in celebrating the World Immunization Week, which is observed in the last week of April every year. The celebration aims to cast light on the importance of synergized efforts and the call for vaccination to provide protection for all age categories and boost awareness of the importance of vaccines. The Kingdom of Bahrain has gone a long way in preventing diseases through vaccination. This success is also owed to community partnership and the unlimited support of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa to the health sector. More than 190,000 new e-key users registered in IGA since start of the pandemic. The government's e-key service has witnessed a surge in demand during the pandemic, with more than 190,000 new users registering since the beginning of March 2020. Information and E-Government Authority Director of Government Systems Support and Maintenance, Hisham Ibrahim Al Hashemi, said the total number of users now topping 572,000. There have been more than 30 million successful e-key entries accessing safe and secure electronic services since the start of the pandemic. Al Hashemi said the e-key offers access to e-services through the national portal Bahrain.bh as well as other electronic government channels, eliminating the need to enter personal information repeatedly across platforms. Users can also opt to receive important notifications by email or SMS by entering their details in the system's website www.ekey.bh. MAN program obtains ISO 31000 2018 certificate. The MAN program against violence and addiction has obtained the ISO 31000-2018 certificate in risk management. Interior Ministry Under Secretary for Nationality, Passports and Residence Affairs, Chairman of the Anti-Violence and Addiction Committee, Sheikh Hisham bin Abdul Rahman Al Khalifa received MAN Director Ali Ahmed Amini, who presented the certificate. He also submitted a copy of the program's General Risk Management Methodology Guide that includes the applicable policy in the system and the necessary records and forms approved for implementation. Today's COVID updates. COVID updates brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. Cancer Care Group, affiliated to Bahrain Cancer Society, conducted Iftar Meet. Report. The Iftar Meet was conducted at Rami Grand Hotel and Spa for distinguished Bahraini and Indian community leaders and their members on 23rd April, Saturday. Dr. P.V. Cherian, President of Cancer Care Group, welcomed the gathering, followed by speeches from guests of honor. Mr. Ravi Kumar Jain, Second Secretary of Embassy of India, deputized by His Excellency Ambassador. Sheikh Dr. Isa Jasim Al-Mutawa, Member of Board of Governors of Discover Islam and reputed ophthalmologist. Ms. Mamata Mohandas, noted South Indian actress and playback singer. Ms. Sonia Janahi, Member of Bahrain Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Mr. Saba Abdul Rahman Al Zayani, Chairman, Future Society for Youth and Smile Initiative for Cancer Children. Sheikh Dr. Isa gave Ramadan address. The important guests at the event were Mr. Hussein Al Hussaini, Occupational Safety Head from Ministry of Labour, Mr. Khalifa, Protocol Head from His Royal Highness Prime Minister's Office, other team members from Smile, Mr. Abdul Azim Fausi, Ms. Fatima Shihabi, Ms. Safa Al Nasser, Ms. Rana Al Manai, Ms. Hussaina Karimi. BK's President Mr. P.V. Radhakrishnan Pillai, ICRF Chairman Dr. Babu Ramachandran, Chairman and Managing Director of IMAC Bahrain Media City, Mr. Francis Kaitarath, doctors from various hospitals, media personalities, principals Mr. Ravi Warrior and Mr. Gobinathan Menon, members of Cancer Care Group Executive Committee, Advisory Board, Ladies Wing and support team were present. Event was supported by Discover Islam and Al Hilal Hospital. Ms. Naina Muhammad was the event coordinator and Mr. K.T. Salim, General Secretary, proposed of thanks. Now we will be back after a very short break. The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination. Welcome back. Amended regulations of taxis to come into effect on Sunday in Saudi. The amended regulations of the taxis activity will come into force on Sunday, April 24th. Saleh Al-Zuwaid, spokesman of the Saudi Public Transport Authority, said the new amendments to the regulations are related to allowing a Saudi citizen to work in any vehicle after being authorized on it, in addition to cancel the age limitation requirement. But it is only required that he obtain a license. Allowing vehicle models for the years 2016 and 2017 has also been extended to work until the end of this year, which will contribute to increase the demand for this activity. Saudi arrested 11,647 illegals in a week. Around 11,647 violators have been arrested in various regions of the kingdom within a week. Those arrested included 8,752 violators of the residency laws, about 3,197 violators of the border security regulations, and more than 1,666 violators of the labor law. 22nd World Travel and Tourism Council's Global Summit to take place in Riyadh. The World Travel and Tourism Council announced that its 22nd Global Summit will take place in Riyadh on November 29th. This was announced at the closing session of its Global Summit in Manila on Friday. Ahmad Al-Khatib, Minister of Tourism, said Saudi Arabia is proud to host the next summit of the World Travel and Tourism Council later this year. 8 dead and 43 injured in Medina bus accident. 8 people died and 43 others were injured in a bus accident in Medina on Friday. The Red Crescent Operations Room in the region received a notification at 6:14 Friday morning, stating that a bus overturned on the immigration highway. Indonesia bans palm oil exports as global food inflation spikes. Indonesia, the world's top palm oil producer, announced plans to ban exports of the most widely used vegetable oil on Friday, in a shock move that could further inflame surging global food inflation. The halting of shipments of the cooking oil and its raw material, widely used in products ranging from cakes to cosmetics, could raise costs of packaged food products globally and force governments to choose between using vegetable oils in food or for biofuel. Indonesia accounts for more than half of global palm oil supply. Twitter banned ads that contradict science on climate change. Twitter says it will no longer allow advertisers on its site who deny the scientific consensus on climate change, echoing a policy already in place at Google. Ads shouldn't detract from important conversations about the climate crisis, the company said in a statement outlining its new policy Friday. Associated Press reported. There was no indication that the change would affect that users post on the social media site, which along with Facebook has been targeted by groups seeking to promote misleading claims about climate change. The announcement, coinciding with Earth Day, came hours before the European Union agreed upon a deal requiring big tech companies to vet their sites more closely to hate speech, disinformation, and other harmful content. Firefighters extinguished wildfire in South Korea's northeast town. Firefighters extinguished a wildfire in the northeastern country of Yangyang on Saturday that burned an estimated 81 hectares of woodland in a rural town, officials said. The fire started in the roadside forest in the coastal country, about 215 kilometers east of Seoul, at 1:32 p.m. Friday. Local forest and fire authorities sent 191 firefighters and 18 helicopters to combat the blaze as it spread fast due to the dry weather and high winds up to 17 meters per second. They brought the main front of the flames under control at around 1:30 a.m. Saturday, officials said. Google to ban call recording apps. Google is to completely ban apps from recording phone calls next month. The company will be removing the functionality that are used by call recording apps to give them access to the calls themselves. Google's documentation makes clear that it is not intended for recording phone calls and that new changes will stop apps from being able to do so. Those changes go into effect on 11th May and no apps will be able to record calls. With that, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. every day. I am Vinod Narayanan signing off from BMC News Live. Good night.